That's gonna make my clothes stink. Hey, welcome back to the worm. Oh yeah, I forgot. I was gonna change my clothes before we go any further. I'll be right back. What the heck are we doing?
Remember, we're leaving the worm.
Is this safe?
It's time for you to have some time in the world. It's been too long.
This doesn't feel safe.
It's gonna be fine.
How long do we have to do this?
About 35 more minutes.
Is Kuiper okay?
Yeah, remember he's with the breeders.
You gave him back.
Well, just for now.
Where's my knife? I brought it with me. It's in my bag over there.
Don't say you have a knife.
I feel a little verklempt.
I know. It's because you don't have a chainsaw within 30 feet of you.
Don't rub it in. You're making me more nervous.
Sorry, look at the trees.
Why are they growing so fast sideways? Is it safe to drink drain water?
Yes. Actually, I don't know. Are you supposed to drink drain water? Maybe not.
Did you notice that I had to go one car back to use the bathroom and I had to take my backpack with me? I feel very unsafe without it.
I know.
I'm actually quite afraid to drink that water.
Yeah.
Do they just like suck it up off the tracks after it rains? There's probably that water right there. Right in that ditch.
Yeah.
It's probably ditch train water. Okay, here we go. See if it tastes like
No, don't drink it. Should you drink it? For real, I don't know. Oh god.
Please watch your step and take your time as you exit from the train.
Well, it makes me very nervous. Too much noise and stink.
I know.
It's like instantly frying my nerves.
You can do it. Good job.
Nailed it.
You did it.
First try. 5 minutes here and there's a Bernese Mountain Dog. It's Kuiper. You first in the metal box.
Okay, we're almost there.
Time for a nap.
There we go. See, we made it.
Gotta use the pizza card. Whoa. This does not smell good at all. This smells like an old ass hotel room. The bed looks flat, that's good. Let's turn that thing all the way up. See if it'll go to 45, that's about how I like to sleep.
Right. Beautiful view of the parking lot.
Mm-hmm. Oh yeah, by the way, we're in Chicago, if I didn't say that. My mom's Christmas gift to the family was all coming to Chicago, and we couldn't come because my back was a freaking mess. Couldn't sit on the train, couldn't do anything. We got 5 days, and after 6 years together,
6.5.
6.5 years together, we've never been on vacation.
Never like by ourselves, you know.
Go
Do whatever we
someplace
want,
new,
go
yeah.
where we want.
What's behind Sarah? Like, I've only ever seen two different things. It's like the woods at Ringworm or her house.
He goes, I've never seen you anywhere else.
So we got the Chicago pass, so we get to go to,
I can do it.
okay, you do it.
Today we're going to the Field Museum, and then we're going, I think, tomorrow to the...
The Field Museum, they have one of the best Tyrannosaurus skeletons, or most complete, or something.
It's a copy of Sue.
Jeez, oh Pete, is this what it's like to live in the real world?
We're going to the aquarium. We're going to the architecture boat tour, and I think that's it. And then we left some time to just do whatever.
So excited for food. I've been so bored of eating for 5 years.
Just because you eat the same exact thing every single
because
day.
I don't have food creativity, and plus I'm like working on something. I don't want to stop.
I think it's more that you don't have a microwave or an oven or stuff. Like you're so limited to
if I
kind
had
of what you can
freezer,
easily
it would be
do.
completely different. We have to find one really good dinner and just
Like one
at the
expensive
farm.
one. Yeah.
Yeah, as long as they don't have to there's not a dress code. Don't worry, people. I brought my computer, so you'll get last week's video. There it is. Will anybody notice if I...
Yeah. They will.
Okay, I already cleaned out my backpack twice. Am I gonna be able to take a multi-tool into a museum?
No one's gonna know. Do they have metal detectors? I don't know.
I have no idea. I haven't been to a big city in about 45 years.
I mean,
My headlamp?
Do you really need
Do we
all
maybe
that?
need a headlamp?
I don't think so.
What if, okay, I'm leaving it. We're probably gonna need a marker. We've got some GoPro batteries, a lighter in case we need to make a fire.
Oh wait, do you have your suture kit? You might need that. What if I cut my arm on a dinosaur claw? Who's gonna stitch
Told
me up?
that I might need a suture kit.
Why are you so bad at packing?
I took it out. Don't worry. I have Band-Aids and Neosporin.
Okay.
I've never needed an inhaler, but I always keep one in my bag. Because what if somebody else has like an asthma attack? I'm keeping that. They're charging. All the plugs are so whipped. Are we in a movie?
I think so. So we turn left here and then go down again, I guess?
Take the phone and turn every direction and see which way the cone's pointing. And then you'll know which way to go. How is it I'm telling you how to navigate a city? How do you get across these roads?
Oh.
We could walk, there's no traffic, but I almost guarantee that I would get killed if I tried to
Yeah, you know.
follow the lights.
Or get a ticket.
Oh, I like the knot ball up there. The
Oh,
building.
cool. Oh, because it's green.
All these signs are like professional, and then the one we're going to is like, yeah,
Different.
it's gonna be good.
Yeah.
I don't know why I'm filming all this. Do people know what a city looks like?
No.
Okay, good. This is gonna be original
No one
content
knows.
here.
Yep.
Double dogs.
Double dogs.
Yeah, baby. Uh-oh.
We're not open on Mondays. Sorry,
Are we gonna die?
I did not see that.
Like I was saying, I prefer a restaurant with a nice sign.
Right, like you were
Let's
saying.
try the fresh Mexican grill. I'm not even good at doors. Had a hard time getting in that one.
The jalapenos are very hot.
Wow. Holy cow.
Yep.
I asked them for the hottest hot sauce they have, and I don't even think I'm gonna be able to touch it. No, I think I hate food, but I love eating. Or something like that.
That don't make no sense.
I just made her try both the hot sauces, and she's fully sweating. Her eyes. Oh, mine are too. They're wet. I'm trying to figure out what makes a hot sauce bright orange. It's so good.
How far do you think you could get on hot ones?
I think about that weekly. I would do the whole thing. It would be horrible.
Yeah, but would you like projectile vomit or something or die?
I would be soaked with tears. But if I was actually on the show, I would eat every bite of every wing and just die for days.
Why?
It's a guy thing. You wouldn't understand.
No, I don't. It's so unpleasant.
What's next?
Field Museum?
Dinosaurs. I just gotta rest for a minute. Oh my god. Before we get to the museum, I kind of need to stop and I've been wanting to get a bunch of pair of rusty pants. Do you have any idea? Have you seen any stores? Or?
Rusty pants. Oh.
Man, this is just like being in the woods. Everything here is so similar. I mean, I guess it is kind of like a tree. Holy cow, that is solid metal.
Feel your blood pressure go down?
Yep. It's too bad I didn't get that on camera, me knowing what kind of pillars are in the museum here, but
I'll vouch for you. You knew what
I
it was
nailed it.
called.
Well, I said iconic and then ironic. Ionic. There's Ionic, there's Doric, and don't tell me I know one other.
How do you know that?
The one that's all like jaggy, like leafy, look like
Starts with a
Ionic, Doric, Corinthian. Whoa.
How did you know that?
I don't know.
Nobody knows that.
College, I guess, at some point.
Yeah, but why would you went for fish and wildlife. Why would you have known about Greek architecture?
I mean, I was kind of an overachiever. I got a couple A's even. This looks like the place. We don't even really, this place is enormous and we don't even know what's in here other than one dinosaur. It's 2 o'clock, so we gotta
We'll
go through a 6 million square foot museum and have a big dinner and have ice cream and get to bed by 7.
7? Have you seen our hotel room?
Oh yeah, we don't want to be in there at all. We found it. Look at that.
Yeah.
What you're gonna want to do is get yourself a girlfriend that goes when she sees a whole bunch of bugs pinned to a board and a dinosaur skull. It's the best.
It's a Goliath beetle. It's the biggest beetle, I think. Biggest insect, I think. Goliath beetle. It's an emerald ash borer.
That's like a not arbor.
Sawyer beetle?
Sawyer beetle.
Oh yeah, that one in the middle I think is a giant Sawyer beetle.
Yeah.
Because they have this super long
Yep.
antennae.
Yep. You're too weird. Oh, whoa. That's not what it looked like at all. This is just like ringworms.
Whoa.
I was gonna bite the edge of it to see if it's real, but Ugh, can you imagine how many people have done what I just
Not worth it, not worth it.
did? And you gotta get yourself a girlfriend
That is a girl.
that thinks this is cool. She's like, oh my god, worms! You know what the crunching is?
What is that?
Every 7 years or 9 years or 11 years.
Cicadas.
Cicadas was my guess. Look at the wall next to you.
Yep.
You could have painted this place. My ideal life plan for Sarah is to be a mural painter that specializes in science museums. This is it right here. This is your future.
You can't touch it. I'm sorry. I know.
But I need it.
I know.
This place sucks.
Look at it.
Wow.
It's so big. Look at these tiny elephants.
Yeah, these little bitty things.
Just imagine. Can you imagine?
Walk right up to it so we can get scale. Jeez, it doesn't even fit in the frame. There it is.
His name is Maximo the Titanosaur.
It's a titanosaur.
Yeah.
It's gonna be like 150 to 200 feet long.
Amazing.
Look at the size of the pelvis on that thing. Like 15 feet wide. I'm very disturbed by the shape of this. Not a dinosaur, it's a pterosaur. Why are the wings so far back on the body? That seems incredibly inefficient and quite uncomfortable. We're discussing the horrible shape of the pterosaur. Wingspan of 36 feet, and when they stood on the ground, could be 18 feet tall. That's terrifying.
It is terrifying.
Well, I find its shape very bothersome, and I'm not going to look at it anymore.
Okay.
Let's go find other non-avian dinosaurs to look at. Oh, that's the pterosaur. You can walk right up to it. Oh my gosh, look at the size of that thing. Oh my gosh. That is so scary. Look at the size of that little tiny lady. You're not even a bite, it would just swallow you. I don't think I like birds anymore.
The ones that evolved into birds were like T-Rex, the theropods.
Confusing.
This is a pterosaur, which is different.
This is a flying reptile.
Yeah.
It's
These are
lineage.
not the ones that evolved into birds.
Right,
Even though it seems counterintuitive.
right. Oh, that is not what you think it is. Probably most people think Jurassic Park when they see that. You think Velociraptor, but Velociraptors are like
Tiny.
dog size,
Yeah.
if that.
Yeah.
Depending on the size of the dog.
Yeah. Dog size isn't very good.
Yeah,
It's
right.
quite as big.
But when they made Jurassic Park, they thought it wasn't scary enough, so they like quadruple sized them.
Yep.
This is what it would look like if Megalodon swallowed me. Hi! I think it's so cool. Can you imagine walking that around on a leash?
Actually, yeah, that'd be sweet.
Or that guy? I'll tell you one thing for sure, that's not a brontosaurus.
No, it's a potosaurus.
That's right. Stegosaurus 2. They got it all here. That's my favorite dinosaur. It's not here.
He's right there.
That's not it. Welcome to the world of Sue. Get ready for it. Get ready for it. So, what's the deal? This is like the best preserved Tyrannosaur?
I'm trying to figure out what does Sue stand for.
I don't think it stands for anything.
Oh, okay,
Named
you're
after
right.
the fossil hunter Sue Hendrickson. If you like dinosaurs, don't try to do this in 4 hours. That's crazy.
Measured, scanned, molded.
We have 11 minutes to get out of this, and we haven't seen any of it. We're running out of time, and the museum was running out of time when they were doing all this. And so that now they're just making creatures up. They're calling that a short-faced bear. There's no such thing. Cheers.
Cheers.
Thanks for the ice cream.
Mm-hmm.
That right there is a Palmer cone.
The rainbow cone.
Rainbow cone. I get it every time I look at dinosaurs. Other this way. Man, did we have good food last night. Thai at a great place. What'd you think of the food last night?
It was incredible. Not too fancy to where we get kicked out because we're not wearing
Yeah.
the right clothes, but it was really nice. Good price. Food was so good. That little appetizer thing.
Yeah.
And then all the
platter
different,
of all the weirdness that was.
and those puffy bread things that I've never had before.
2 of the 4 things I don't think I've ever even imagined.
And then we had, what was it, basil beef?
Basil ribeye.
And the sauce was so flavorful. The meat was good. It was so good. I loved
Welcome to the Ringworm Museum and Food Channel. I hope you enjoy your trip.
it. Well, it's, all you eat is granola,
Apples.
salad, and apples, and occasionally French
Strawberries.
toast. So it is kind of a big deal.
It is a big deal.
It's worth adding to the video, I think.
Yeah.
Ryan eats a new food.
Just checking all the clips to see if anything is usable. Oh, there's the train. As I've said a million times, GoPros don't really work in low light, so let's pick a nice dark clip and see what happens. Sarah, it didn't work. The video we shot in the museum is kind of garbage.
Oh no.
It's all jumpy and jittery. I'm wondering how much the people of the world can watch of us walking through museums, and then I remembered the magic of all of this stuff is if you don't like it, you turn it off, right?
Yep.
We'll just keep shooting video then. Tried a couple coffee shops this morning, and one was so bad I had to dump it out and go to another one, but there's nothing better than a great cup of coffee in the morning and sitting in bed watching stand-up comedy. Yeah, that's my dream morning. We decided to go back through Nate Bargatze's specials, although we've seen them all a bunch of times, so I think we can find the 4 most recent. So we just watched the oldest one. What was it? Was that Tennessee Kid?
Yeah.
So good. And each morning and night a new one.
Tell them about what a novelty to use your iPad, maybe.
Yeah, it's so fun and novel for me to be able to use my iPad for something other than, I just use it for Procreate, which is like the drawing editing app for making thumbnails for these videos. And there's no Wi-Fi at the Worm. So when I go to Sarah's, every time I go to Sarah's, I'm like, it's unlimited internet and power. You can do something on your computer. You can set it down and leave it on for 20 minutes and come back. And you just don't run out of power. But here too, being able to go to all these places with Wi-Fi, like my iPad does all this cool stuff. Getting texts on it, emails, being able to get online. I didn't know they did that. I actually didn't know what iPads were for until the last couple days. I absolutely hate when people do this in YouTube videos, but now I feel like I have to. I'm gonna apologize for the sound after looking at the video clips from the museums. on the GoPro, you guys probably saw it looks garbage. We'll have to switch between GoPro for outside and iPhone for inside. Maybe you want to know that stuff. I don't know. But if the sound and whatever is wonky, whatever, it's fine. It's fine. Do you think they have an Uber in the UP?
I don't think so.
We call it Uber. There he is.
Here we go.
He's coming for us. This museum accidentally is like 7 miles away, but we're gonna go for it anyway. Ooh, it's a woman driver. Is that safe? I'll walk. Yep, that's right. Where'd she go? Hey, look at this.
Ta-da!
It's like that comedian where he goes, oh, it's Louis C.K. We got the same shirt on, and he looks down and he's not wearing that shirt. What's the other
Yours
one?
says ingenuity.
I know, but Perseverance brought me here.
Oh, Perseverance got me here. Yeah.
What's the other rover before this that looked identical?
Oh my god, there's so many. I can't remember.
Curiosity.
Curiosity.
I don't even know if that's
Nailed
right,
it.
but, anyway.
Astronaut ice cream.
Neapolitan.
There you go.
I'm gonna get you one, okay?
$7.50. I don't need one.
Yes, you do. So that one is Mercury. That was Alan Shepard,
Sure.
the first American
Oh yeah, Alan Shepard.
space. Dude, that is terrifying. Can you imagine?
No.
Even right now, just sitting in there,
Nope.
from your head to the controls is like a foot and a half.
I mean, what kind of brain do those people have where they can just be fine?
Just turn that off.
Like, yep, it's fine. I'm not scared.
There's the heat shield. So that was Mercury. Now, Hollow. That's not real, is it?
You can see how small it is.
Yeah, that's
Like, how many people
That's
were
kind of
in there?
terrifying.
Yeah, and you just
3, right?
float and land in the middle of the ocean in that thing and hope everything works out.
No way, that's the real one.
On loan from the Smithsonian. Wow.
That's Apollo 8. Whoa, I kind of thought it was fake. Okay, let's look inside again. See if it can't be as scary as the Gemini. What was it that, the rotating arm cuffs in their suits? The one in the middle didn't have them. His suit couldn't rotate at the shoulder because it was too narrow that they couldn't
They
fit
couldn't
through
fit
them.
it. Oh my god.
That's like a torture chamber.
Yes.
I always say you can't fathom how big the Saturn V rocket is until you see it next to something else. That's the space shuttle. That's the Saturn V. Crazy. It almost makes me angry, the rocket equation, that it takes a 36-story rocket to get a few people to space. Stupid. They should fix that. This Dragon flew 2 missions to resupply the ISS. Uh-oh, now we're falling. Cool. That was a good display. This right here is one small step for the worm, one giant leap for
Ryan.
worm kind. Okay, we have one more thing to figure out before we leave this part of the museum. This is a replica of the lander on the moon. Buzz and Neo. Michael Collins, I think he stayed in orbit.
He did.
He never got to come to the moon. These 2 guys came down on this. I think that they got back in this and back up to meet Michael Collins. Because I don't think this is still on the moon. Well, partially because the whole thing was faked, but I think they rode this back up and met back up and then came back to Earth. But we gotta figure this out. Did you
So
figure?
yeah, you're right. They used this to lift back off. They must have timed it exactly right so they could dock back up with the Apollo, and then ejected that.
So this just got chucked and probably burned up in the sun or disappeared into space or something.
Or it's just space junk floating around
Yeah.
forever.
Okay, so 7 of these went to the moon. The top half of this took off. All the bottom halves are still there. And they did different things with the ascent stages. Some of them they crashed into the moon on purpose. Some of them floated off. Some of them orbited. Some of them we don't know where they are. Crazy. So this part stayed, and then they rode that back up. Would you like some ice cream?
I love some ice cream.
It's about how I remember it. Pretty weird. It's pretty good.
Actually tastes better than I remember it.
The weird thing is that it's actual ice cream.
Yeah, it really is. You can tell it once it melts. It's definitely ice cream.
Yeah. Is it like CO2 or something? They somehow suck the water out of it, or
Freeze dried. Whatever that
they like boil the? I don't know. It doesn't really matter. See what happens if you get it wet. Is it soaking in? I don't think it's even soaking in. Oh. Delicious. Gotta find some trees after all that concrete
Yeah,
and ice cream. Oh, it feels so good.
it does actually.
Who knew? Is this where we're trying to go?
Yep.
All right. Koi pond and a waterfall. Wow. All of a sudden I'm feeling real romantic. Oh, this is perfect here. Thought I should probably point out that I found 2 pair of shoes that are not the shoes I wear every day at Ringworm. Found them in a box. I think it's been maybe 8 years since I wore them. I just want you to know they exist. I'm a very complex person. You just never see it in the videos. These are mine. I didn't rent these. I own them. Didn't see that coming, did ya? We had to come back to get rested up for our Italian food, and I just want you to know I'm putting on my Italian shoes. These are mine. Also not rented. Do you like them?
I do actually. Pretty cool.
Do they feel very not me?
Mm-hmm.
I'm not even really sure how to tie shoes anymore. I'm a little stressed out having 20 cop cars
And a helicopter. And there's more.
and a helicopter all screaming down like 2 blocks away. Holy cow, it's like SWAT team vans. Holy Moses, it keeps going. Oh my God, what's going there? How many cop cars are there in Chicago? That's really exciting. Oh, there's more. I'm surprised I'm actually like taking the noise and stuff better than I thought I would. Maybe they ran out of linguine. All I can say is I'm very hungry, and it better not be a problem with the Italians.
Yeah.
Just asked the guy with the real camera, and he said it's a demonstration marching around the blocks. Is it peaceful? So far, so good. Chicago's oldest Italian restaurante. Thank you. Will this do for you?
It'll do.
We're recovering from an amazing meal. And 2 blocks away, it's the place we were supposed to stay with the family, but we saved $40 a night, so it's worth it. Here, have a look.
$40.
Have a look. Just some of the little, like almost not noticeable touches that really set it apart. Sarah was just saying that I don't care what room it is, we're not going to spend any time. And then we got here, walked in the door, and she said we're coming back this winter just to stay in the hotel
Stay here.
when
like
it's cheap.
The point of the trip is just to be in this hotel.
It even smells luxurious,
Yeah, it literally does.
which is what I'm used to. This is what some of us call opulence. You wouldn't get it. You could fit 40 of my entire house just in this empty hallway that goes nowhere.
Yeah.
Jeez, it's like a castle.
It is like a castle.
We definitely don't have one of those or one of these. What I've really noticed at our hotel is the lack of spiral anything. Not even mac and cheese.
You know what this looks like, this hallway?
Yes, I do.
What?
The Shining?
Close. Ghostbusters.
Oh, totally.
Right? Don't you just see Slimer? Like,
Yep. Hit it.
oh, it feels so funky.
My watch is vibrating nonstop, and I think it's like it's an alarm for us. Like, you're not allowed to be there. Warning, warning.
Intruder.
You should not be here. Buy, sell.
Always wanted to do that.
Looked it up on the old interwebs, and it's what is it? Ice protest?
Yeah, protesting with ice raids, and then someone plowed their car through it, I guess, which is why
Everybody was screaming over there on the cars. Oh, here's the protest right behind us. That's the first time I've ever seen a police drone. Never a dull moment. I just want you to know that even we have a chandelier. Look at that thing. Look at it. Remember these shoes I was so proud of? That's what happens if you store them in a hot and cold storage unit for 10 years. That was my breakfast choice.
excellent.
Eggs Benedict with some kind of smoked bacon, jalapenos, green onion. Oh, I don't know. It was dreamy. Friggin' 90 today. It's the only hot day, so we got our swimming clothes on under this, so we can hop in. And then this is today our one super dope ass meal. We're just having one blowout dinner somewhere. We haven't decided where yet. It's probably tonight. Yep, it's just how we do it at Ringworm. Whoa. Thinking about starting like a hardcore death metal band, and I only write songs about fish. Is that a thing?
It's gonna be.
You've already got the name. No.
Pretty crazy.
No. You probably know by now that I studied fisheries biology for a while in college, and a lot of these fish are just blowing my mind. We're just talking about the different ways some of these fish are like propelling themselves, using their tail, their entire body. Some of these fish, like, was it clownfish or angelfish or something, are just using their pectoral fins, I guess. Just this, no tail. That thing's using only fins that, like, fish don't have. It's like swimming with one little delicate fin on its back, which I guess, is it a dorsal fin? And then like a gill fin. There's no such thing. California. Scuba dove through all the kelp like this. and swam in writhing masses of these sharks. Sarah, I found the name of your rock band.
Oh yeah?
Monkey Face Pickleback. Looks like Michigan out the window. Is this where the seals train the humans? Otters train the humans? So do they bring all this water in buckets then?
Yeah.
But it's kind of cheating because it just comes from the lake right there.
No, because this is salt water, right? These are believers.
They go to Walmart and get table salt and dump it in here. 5-gallon Home Depot buckets. They get all this water in here. But we're exhausted, so we're gonna take a few hours in the hotel to do basically nothing and then find our fancy dinner. It's a rough life. I can get used to this. Well, there you go. This is what I look like dressed up. And I'm putting my fancy shoes back on.
So fancy.
Hey, this is fancy for me.
I know.
This is as good as it gets.
And you thought I wasn't dressed fancy enough.
I'm fancy. I might even tuck this thing in. I don't know.
Whoa, easy.
You choose. Tucked or untucked. Which is sexier? Tucked in?
Tucked in, yeah.
Did I forget to mention that we decided on sushi for our blowout meal? We get sushi normally. We order the cheapest stuff and then one decent roll, but we're going clear to the top, baby. You know it's classy when they have reusable chopsticks.
Asian pear martini.
Oh, dang.
It's very strong and very delicious.
We're off to a good start.
Delicious.
A lot of springs. It's about what you'd expect. Frankly, our dinner last night was kind of a bust. I think Sarah liked it, but
I mean, it
that
wasn't
was
like,
not what we were looking for.
it wasn't bad.
Very reasonably priced, very average sushi. Our last touristy thing is this oak architecture tour, whatever that means. Then we gotta try again to find our good meal. Everybody raves about this thing, but I kind of don't get it. I'm sure it'll be cool. It's a pretty nice view from here though.
He's got cold drinks, what we call pop here in Chicago, that the rest of the world for some reason calls soda.
You're going to see 360 degrees of amazing. This is kind of the trophy case of Chicago's architecture. We're turning now. We're going to go up the North Branch a little bit and then down the South Branch. What you got here is a very tall, very skinny, narrow-based office building in the Windy Cities. Yes, the buildings are dynamic. They are designed to bend but not break. When the building swings in one direction, the water in the tank simultaneously sloshes the opposite way. They said Mrs. Catherine O'Leary's cow intentionally and maliciously kicked over a kerosene lantern which started the fire. Now, personally, I don't think it's true, because I've known plenty of Irish cows. They wouldn't do that on purpose. I think the city just needed a
Cow.
2 people have successfully scaled, free climbed the outside of the Sears Willis Tower, bottom to top, with no ropes and with no permission. He said, "Hold my beer," in French. He went up in 1 hour and 20 minutes. Now, both of them made it successfully. Both of them were arrested successfully. Now, deep dish pizza, everyone has their fave. They're all very good. My wife and I like Lou Malnati's from old newspaper offices into, surprise, surprise, high-end $8 million condos. Need more of those. A temple of technology, and it's the Apple Store. See how the roof looks like an iPad or MacBook Air? Some of you may know that this Chicago River was so polluted with industrial waste, it was flowing out there and contaminating the drinking water we were getting from Lake Michigan. They dug a 28-mile canal. When they opened the locks, the water flowed backwards and continues to flow. Clean, green Lake Michigan water to the west, flushing out the river system all the way to the Mississippi and down to the Gulf. Kind of cool, huh?
And I want to get your face and your name tag in here. I bet you have more YouTube views than I do, but I want to make sure you get credit.
Oh,
So,
thank you.
Thank you. I'm clearly not a foodie, but the tour guide mentioned Lou Malnati's, and I've actually heard of that a whole bunch of times for pizza. And it's right here. We were going to eat our leftover bagels, but we got to do it. Because that there's real close.
Explosion of flavor in your mouth. Very tasty. I'm so happy for you because I know pizza's your favorite.
Probably the best pizza I ever had.
Really?
Yeah. It was great.
It's hard to say, to remember all the pizza I've ever eaten, but I think it's the best pizza I've ever had. It's definitely a 10 out of 10.
Yeah.
Can't be in downtown Chicago without. Pretty sure I've been here before at some point, but I don't remember this thing being so big. Crazy looking.
Wow, yeah.
We travel in pretty lofty circles, so we're probably not going to take you in there because it'd be kind of tacky, but I hope there's a meal that can beat the pizza. We'll see. Got me another button-down shirt. It's pretty nice. That's freaking cool. I'm just gonna say I've got a really good feeling about this meal just because of the name of the place.
Kindling.
Kindling. Good sign. Time to go home already. Dinner last night, successful? What number do you give it?
10.
Really?
I loved it.
I go like 7.
Yeah?
I mean, it was good. It was good steak. I should give it a 10 because I sound like I'm whining about steak, truffle butter, and all the stuff
steak.
that we like.
Yeah, it was alright.
It's alright. $70 steak, but we split it, so.
Yeah, but the Brussels sprouts were so good, and those sweet potato.
I think the Brussels sprouts were the best part,
good.
yeah. Hey, quiet down. Made it back to Michigan. Man, do I love taking the train. Sarah and I really liked it. We immediately started looking for other places to travel that you can ride the train. So I'm just about to pick Kuiper up. You know, every time Sarah comes up to the Worm, Kuiper goes absolutely nuts. For 5 minutes, he can't stop squealing and dancing and spinning. We always joke that he probably loves Sarah more than he loves me. We're gonna do a little scientific experiment here. He's never been boarded before, so he's been there for 5 days. And the place that's doing the boarding is also his breeder, so just like a great place to leave him. But I told him I want to set up a camera. We can look at the timestamps of the videos and see who he dances for the longest, and then we'll know for sure. This was a really great trip. I know it's a very weird video for surviving ringworm. About day 3, I noticed throughout the day, you know, you get that feeling where your heart is like fluttering. My heart's not like skipping beats, it just like races. The only other time it's done it more than, you know, once every several months is when I was in a really, really stressful, different situation for an entire week and it never let up. I had that feeling, so I think being away from the Worm for that long, it just like around people and noises and, you know, constantly trying to find your way around, find a place to eat, find a museum. I think it was stress. So it'll be good to get back to the worm. Whoa, who's that? What? Okay. Oh no, that's it. Oh, okay. Oh man, she definitely wins. If you stop, I lose. You have no voice. Okay. I kind of like it when you had no voice. Take my leg off. Are you done? Are you done? Hi. Are you all done? Work with me here. Work with me here. I think that's the end. Okay, so which one's which relations?
This is mom,
That's mom.
and this is sister.
Wow, it's a real family get together. Well, I'll do the math and let you know who won, Sarah or I, but I really don't think it was me. Glad to be back in the car, buddy. Dude's gonna sleep well. Picked up ice for the coolers. Gotta go and get the four-wheeler, drag all my stuff back here, figure my life out. It feels like I've been gone for a long, long time. What do you think, buddy? We made it back. Amazingly. Keep a pretty close eye on everything when I'm gone through tons of cell trail cameras, which is pretty nice. It alleviates some anxiety for some reason, but it's always nice to come back here and see everything untouched. Hey, I have no idea what we'll be doing next week's video, but you know, come back and be surprised with me if you want. Thanks for watching. We'll be a little more ringwormy next week.